Hello everyone, this is Sharon the Trader, and today is Monday, March 31st, and I wanted to go over my trades here for today. Some of you may know I do own a business, so unfortunately I was away most of the day with some clients, but I did manage late in the afternoon here to come in and take just two trades, and even with that I made practically 900 bucks. How it was, let me just take a look here at the trades so I can show you. It was actually two separate trades, and I take two contracts for each trade. So the first trade I took, I did take my first target, about 40 ticks, that's 200 bucks. The second contract went to break even, so a little bit of a slippage there, that's why it shows as -5. So basically it was first target and then break even. The second one, the first contract did go to target, 40 ticks, 200 bucks. And then the second one I kind of trailed, so I made an additional $500 there. So there's always, sometimes when I trade, I always take two NASDAQ contracts. Sometimes I just want to scalp, and I'll take both contracts off just like at 12 ticks, bam, 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 and be done for the day. And sometimes if I feel like there's a little bit more movement, maybe a little higher average true range, where I think that maybe it's going to go further, then I'll take maybe a further out target and maybe do a runner. So I kind of look at the market and see how it feels. But let me take a look here at my trades here for today. Let's see these. So this was actually the last trade here I took around almost 3 o'clock here. So what we're looking for with the FIBO trader is the divergence, and once it verifies that there's either a top or a bottom, then it will automatically enter into the trade. So this is a kind of an autopilot, I guess I'll call it, because it does get you into the trade, but then you have to manually input what you want for your ATM. So here's where I have my contracts here, my ATM, I guess I should say. Two contracts. So today I put in kind of a 70 stop loss, so that I kind of manually adjust. Once I'm in the trade, I'll take it a couple ticks, a tick or two above where I got in, or below if it's a long. And then the first target is 40 ticks, and then the second target will actually go to break even and then just trail. This is kind of what I use today, so that once it gets to be in target every 5 ticks, it just moves it up the trail. So it usually gives it a little bit more room, especially for a NASDAQ. So this was the first trade here. Got my first target and second target done there. And then the first trade I took here, like I said, I just got back home here a little after 2 o'clock, but this did set up. It did get into the first target, and then it kind of, a little bit of a slippage there, break even. However, if I had been able to trade today, and darn it, why is it always the days that I'm gone that are the great trading days? But let me just show you the rest of the day here, what wonderful setups that there were. All right, here is a divergence showing here. So here's the top. What a wonderful trade that would have been. And here's another one, divergence, and showing the bottom. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Oh. So like I said, we're always looking for that divergence, but then we're looking for a correlation up above. Now here it is showing a divergence, but there was no correlation here for a top, so nothing would have been taken there. And let's see here, about 11 o'clock in the morning, there was a nice top right here. That would have been a good trade. And actually there was actually a divergence right here too, so this would have been a little smaller trade, probably the first target, maybe break even. And I think there was one more here around 10:30 or 10:50. There was this was a very nice one here too. And was there one around 10:20 or so? Yeah, around 10:30. There was also a bottom here, so that would have been, depending if you would have stayed in, definitely kept going, or else if you just got your first target and break even perhaps. But anyhow, it would have been a really good day, but nevertheless, I cannot complain about 900 bucks for just two trades late afternoon. Basically, it was a good, successful day. Well, today's your update.